Did you feel like it was a particularly good halftime speech by Spo or something, or what changed at halftime? What started clicking for you guys?
I don't think there's anything in particular. You make your adjustments, and they're a very young team, so they're trying to figure it out as well. But you stick to what works for you, and you do it more and you do it often. It shows throughout the game. So fix a few minor things, tweaks. The ball was moving, and even when there was mismatches, we still found where we were trying to get. And defensively, I think we stepped it up. That first half, they got a lot of over-the-top passes, which led to either a dunk or spray threes, and they had us all over the place with our reactions. And second half, we were proactive, and I think that was a deciding factor.
And it's not like you have anything really you don't need to prove anything, obviously, Andre, but do you enjoy these nights when the ball finds you a little bit more and you get to maybe take a few more shots than you usually would?
It all depends on the flow of the game. For me, it's just flow. And, quite honestly, I've been tired for a couple of days now. I was tired yesterday. I was tired today, but I didn't even shoot before the game. And you just have those. You take yourself to a place mentally that it's a little bit more ease. It takes some pressure off yourself. Just being a little older, so I tell myself just think the game, play smart, and think of it like playing in high school on a Saturday morning when you meet your friends and you got something to prove to your friends and you just having fun. So. I'm always enjoying the success of the guys around me. So I'm trying to help them up their level of play, try to, see any way that I can help them be better. And, games like this happen.
Thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Ira Winnemede.
Andre, with so many guys out, Jimmy and Bam and Tyler, it seemed as if you were the stabilizing influence on the first unit and Goran was the stabilizing influence on the second unit. You've been on a bunch of teams. How important is it to have that veteran presence, especially when you're asking so much from younger guys?
Well, yeah, that calm is very important. And I've been on different positions with different teams where I'm leading the first group or leading the second group. And you can feel it, when the game gets erratic and everybody's just all over the place. And then you can feel when it's organized, when there's a calmness and guys are comfortable in their position and, how I can take pressure off them, whether it be in the dunker at the 4 or handling the ball up top, getting us set up into our play. So just been playing for a really long time. And like I said, great relationship with all my teammates, know where they like the ball, know where they like to be on the court, knowing where they like to score and trying to set them up. And in turn, that makes them a threat. And with every guy being a threat, the offense is hard to guard.
Thank you.
Next we'll go to Barry Jackson.
Andre, you've been around Kendrick now for a little over a year. What do you like about his game and the groove he's in, the way he's playing right now?
I like that he's ready. Whenever his number's called, he's his career, coming from college, coming here and having really success and then getting to the bubble and have some hiccups with trying to get to the bubble and get to the bubble and, being an odd man out. And, this year, our depth, it's not in everyone's favor at times. And the way he's responding every time his number is called, I think is a great thing for a guy that young, never gets discouraged and always ready to play. And then, he's from Illinois, like I am, so always rooting for him. And he's a quiet kid. So he's professional, and he's professional beyond his years in terms of his approach when things may not be going his way. So he'll have a lot of success, and he'll be in this league a long time.
Next, we'll go to Christos Saltas.
Andre, how important for your team was to react in the second half of the game tonight, and what it means about your depth as a team?
Yeah, you talk about a guy like Dwayne Dedmon. His presence has been felt, since yesterday when he was inserted for, some important minutes. And just the way he's a force down low, it allows us to be a little bit more aggressive on the perimeter. It's specifically Trevor and myself, we can get a little bit more active and get a little bit more deflections, knowing that if we miss on the gamble, he's got our backs covered. So, that's one way. And then you look at a guy like Max Strauss, who I've never seen a guy make his first shot every time he gets in. Tonight he broke the streak, but normally he comes in like late in the third quarter, not expecting to play, always makes his first shot. So, that's our culture, guys being ready to go and guys wanting to leave their mark on the game. And tonight was, one of those nights where we had a lot of guys leave their mark.
Next we'll go to Mateo Mayorga.
Hi, Andre. What kind of advice do you have for the Rook after a tough shooting night from the field? Precious was 4 of 11 tonight.
Keep shooting. He started off really good. He had like 7 quick points, 7 or 8 quick points, and understanding he got us off to a really good start. We got off to a quick lead, and him diving to the basket and finishing opened up everything else for us. So he has to understand, when he's scoring, that may turn into him being limited because there's going to be a lot of focus on him. And in turn, he's got to continue to do the same thing to take a man or take out an extra guy for his teammates. So you're sacrificing yourself. So may not show up on a stat sheet, but your presence can be felt in a multitude of ways. And he just got to keep sticking with it. Keep watching tape. Keep watching Dwayne Dedmon. I've been telling him that. Dwayne's been excellent, and he can see a lot of growth there. And he's got some good coaches who will push him along.